All right, good morning. Or good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about comparatives and superlatives, okay? And what the difference is and how to use them, okay? So I'm going to use this PowerPoint. We're going to talk about it. So the first thing we're going to find out is, what are they? So let's find out. Okay, so we compare two things, right? Or multiple things. Okay, so if we compare if I'm taller or if I'm shorter than someone, we have two options to use. We have a comparative adjective or we have a superlative adjective. Okay, so when we use the comparative is to express how two people or things are different. So if I say, who is taller, me or my brother? That's two people. Or if I say, which is faster, the cheetah or the elephant? Now I'm comparing two things or two animals. So when you compare two things. Now when do we use superlative adjective? To show how one person or thing is different to all of its kind. So if I say, who is the tallest in my family? So now we're doing everybody, but we have to choose one person. If I say, what is the fastest animal? Out of all the animals, who is the fastest? So comparative is between two people. Superlative is between all of the things or people. Okay? So I'm going to show you some examples, and then we're going to choose the right answer, okay? And then you'll see how it works. Okay, so remember, if we want to do two people or two things, we're comparing two things, it says, who is older than Paul? This is a comparative because we're doing two people. So, who is older than Paul? Here's Paul. Is Tim older or is Brad older? Let's see.
Yes.
Brad is older. So, that was a comparative. We wanted to see two people, the difference. Now we're going to do a superlative, okay? Remember, this is comparing everybody, or all. So, who is the youngest? So now we're doing, who is the youngest out of all? Tim is the youngest.
Yes.
Okay, again, what do you think this one is? Who is slower than the hare? Is this a comparative or a superlative? What do you think? What are we doing? We're comparing two. Who is slower than the hare? So it has to be one or the other. Here is the hare. Is it the snail or the cheetah? We have to choose. Who is slower than the snail? We're comparing two.
Yes.
The snail. So now we have a superlative. Who is the fastest? Out of all of them, who is the fastest? The cheetah.
Yes.
Okay, here we go again. Another comparative. Because who is stronger than Dave? So we want to find out who is stronger than Dave. So we have to choose one. Who is stronger than Dave? Here's Dave. Is Bob stronger or is John stronger? Let's see.
Yes.
John. Okay, so now we have a superlative. Who is the weakest? So out of everybody, who is the weakest out of all of them? Bob, he is the weakest.
Yes.
Okay, now we have a comparative again, because we're choosing between two things. Which is lower than the Eiffel Tower? So here's the Eiffel Tower. we have to choose which one is lower than the Eiffel Tower. So it can only be two. So Big Ben or which one? Let's see.
Yes.
Big Ben. So now we have a superlative again. This is which is the highest out of all of them. Which one is the highest out of all three? Let's see.
Yes.
Okay, another comparative because who is fatter than Peter? Here's Peter. We're asking who is fatter than Peter? Sato or Steve?
Yes.
So now we have a superlative again because it says who is the fattest out of everyone? Who is the fattest?
Yes.
Okay, now we have another comparative because who is worse than Luke? Here's Luke. So we have to choose who, only one, who is worse than Luke?
No. Yes.
So now, another superlative, because we're out of everyone, out of all of them, who is the best out of all of them? Let's see.
No. Yes.
Okay, so there you just saw comparatives. Oops. You just saw comparatives and superlatives. Now remember, a comparative is between two people or things. It's two things or people, okay? So you're comparing which one of who. So if I say, who is taller, me or my brother? This is a comparative. A superlative is how one person or thing is different from all of them. So if I say, who is the tallest in my family? I'm comparing everyone. Okay, so thank you and have a good day.